real quick, it's always funny to goof on Mark Harris, who was here. Mark Harris, if you remember, the reason he is now famous is he married a very old woman, Ms.Ray. And he's a bit of a character, and he's an admitted bisexual. I believe he's getting more and more gay. I think he's well into the gay area. And
I don't know how, you know, he came in here straight. I don't know what happened.
When he first started coming in here, he tried to act a little bit straight.
But he kept saying, I am straight.
Oh, here he is. Yeah. Wait, here's his song playing.
Dear President Clinton, I did write this song for you to thank you on behalf of Martha Ray.
Oh, we should be playing the message for Saddam.
I know we had our
Where is the message for Saddam?
That is really don't know.
Yeah, hey, stop this for a second.
You told me not to do. You told me
it was so bad.
It was awful.
Give it back. I'll get it.
Give it back. Get it for her. Now that he wrote a new song, but it's the same song.
Right, with different words.
My calling card. How are you?
And what is this giant picture you're holding? Gary, hold up the picture that Mark Harris has.
Why is he carrying it? That's not well advised.
Are you carrying a picture of yourself? Oh, you think that's gorgeous?
No, actually, my
Look at this
photographer
face.
thinks that's gorgeous.
Why are you holding a big picture of yourself?
Well, I have to bring it over to a club. We're doing the musical that I conceived, Dorian Gray.
You conceived the musical?
As a musical, right.
Where do you do... Let me ask you something. Let me be honest.
Conceiving.
First of all, let me be honest with you. Every time you're here, you're conceiving. Remember your TV pilot and all these things?
Your game show.
Not one of these things has been seen. When is it going to dawn on you that you're really not?
Your Geraldo show.
Hey, let me tell you something. I don't
what happened to your Geraldo show that you were going to produce?
No, I didn't produce. I pitched a few ideas.
And what happened to those ideas?
Well, they didn't use them.
And what happened to the pilot you were shooting?
Which pilot?
The game show pilot.
Oh, yes. Well, we're using that for something, seriously speaking.
Yes, they're lining a cage
No, we are.
with it now.
Wouldn't you be...
Still lining a cage with the pilot.
No. Well, I'm not going to plug that. Let's just talk about Dorian Gray.
What?
Did you get your invitation?
To what?
Dorian Gray.
No, what is it? You can see... what was Dorian Gay? Dorian Gay.
Right, I knew it.
Dorian Gay.
Yeah, right.
Is it called Dorian Gay?
Oh, please, yeah.
Is it called Dorian Gay?
No, that was a...
let me say something to you. I'm going to say this real quick.
Please.
When you first came in here and you were trying to convince everyone that you were really Martha Ray's... You were trying to convince everyone that you were Martha Ray's real husband and then blah, blah, blah. You were going through with the daughter. Martha Ray's daughter was challenging the marriage because you were gay. You said, hey, listen, I am not gay.
She wasn't challenging because I'm gay.
Really?
No.
Well, I think that had something to do with it.
She was suing her mother before we got married.
You were a young man. You were a young man who married a wealthy woman who could barely...
I love that young.
No, you were a young man who married a wealthy woman.
Yes.
Older. A very old woman.
33 years.
But look at you see all scars from his surgery.
Where?
All over your neck.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's not all healed. It's all lumpy. Hey, we're going to call Dr. Glick after this. No, we're not going to call Dr. Glick.
Now you are so gay. I mean, you are not even trying to act straight.
I'm not trying to act anything
but... The first time you came to see me...
Firestein look straight.
The first time you came to see me, you told me you were straight.
No, did I say that?
Yes.
And then you admitted you were bi. And now I believe you're full homo.
Well, I'm doing nothing, actually, if you really want to know my
that. I don't believe that. I don't believe you're doing nothing.
Let's put it this way. The last time when you asked me, Robin, you said, well, you're always going to Paris. You're always going to Germany.
Yes.
Well, what's there? So I just looked. I said, well, let's say a Wiedersehen. I just came back from Paris. We could now say bonjour.
Oh.
I'm going to throw up.
This was the stuff he was, you know what I said? He has this little repartee that he goes through.
Right.
Yes.
In the breaks, he'll finish one of these wacky songs and then he'll start talking to the audience.
Oh.
He'll say something like that. Everybody looks at each other like, do you know what he's talking about?
Do you know that no one knows what you're talking about?
Well, you know something.
Do you have any clue?
No, not really.
I mean, really, when you talk, no one knows
the paper going over my head. No.
We have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't either.
I am telling you, there are times Mark talks to me, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't even know if the words go together.
New Year's Eve, the Washington Shoreham Hotel, New Year's Eve. I'll be playing there. So
doing what?
No.
Yeah, what do they have, tennis courts?
Who has the... No, we put a little act there together. It's 4 guys, 4, and a whole lot more.
For you and 3 other guys.
Right.
And 4 guys.
4 guys.
And who are these 4 guys?
I know.
Are they married to Martha Ray, too?
One's a comedian, the Bullhorn. You must know him, Jackie, right? Glenn Super?
The Bullhorn.
The Bullhorn. Mr. Bullhorn?
From Long Island, we all know him.
Yeah, Mr. Bullhorn.
Then we have a young guy that...
the Bullhorn.
The Bullhorn. Does all these Mark impressions in underwear, and he's going to be singing.
So you're going to be with a guy singing in his underwear?
No, individually.
But, okay, so this guy comes out in his underpants.
Right.
And parades around Okay,
singing.
yeah, go
Right.
ahead. Yeah.
And then we have this...
Mostly men in the audience?
Well, I don't know who's ever making a
When you
show,
go
$45. What do I know? It's a funny show.
But is it mostly males who come to see these shows?
Well, if not, there's a lot of pretty ones. I don't know. There's a lot of women, guys, everything.
There are?
Yeah.
But I say this is probably appeals to a homosexual audience, having a guy in his underwear singing, doing Marky Mark.
I don't know. He never played Washington
Marky Mark
before.
appeals to gays, so I don't see why somebody imitating him wouldn't.
Right.
And then the other day, we were looking for this fourth guy. Couldn't find him. We found him. He's working in Bergdorf's, but he's, what do you call that when they, well, he dresses up after hours, and he's going to do a whole female impersonating.
He doesn't know what you call that.
Jim Gender.
Is that a drag thing? Jim Gender?
Yeah, he said, you know him?
I know him, Jim Gender.
What do I know?
I don't know anyone named Gender.
Well, anyway,
So Jim Gender.
I come on.
So first is a guy with a bullhorn.
Right.
Then the second guy parades around naked,
Right,
almost
yeah.
naked,
No, not
and
naked,
sings.
but yeah.
Then the next guy dresses up as a woman.
Right.
And then you're the
What do you
showstopper.
I come out with 3 chorus girls singing the opening number to Dorian Gray.
And what is the
Fucking
opening
mad.
number to Dorian Gray? You wrote the
Did you
music?
write
No,
it?
Joe Michaels, Jackie's friend. Great. No, I wrote my death scene. That's the only song I wrote.
We wish.
Yeah, you wish?
That's a fantasy scene.
No.
So you wrote Dorian... The great Dorian
writer
Gray
with
story
me,
was
yeah.
written by who?
Oscar Wilde.
Okay, and you feel qualified to rewrite Oscar Wilde's works and turn them into a musical?
Hey, this is going to be 1995.
I see. And you went to the Oscar Wilde estate and asked permission for this?
No, but while I was in Paris, I never knew this. Someone took me over to the hotel where he lived and died. That L'Hotel Hotel, gorgeous place.
I see. So you feel now you feel.
Yeah, I did all my.
Did you contact
research
him
for the part? You know, there's a whole.
Sing
thread
this
of
song,
Thursday.
Dorian Gray.
No, my throat is too dry this morning. I have a lot of meetings.
You're in
so
show
let's
business. You have a lot of
do that.
meetings.
Yeah, I
What
do.
meeting do you have?
Well, we got the piece goods, but we don't have the cutting for my first shipment for that Both Ways clothing company. We narrowed it down just to jogging suits. That'll
You
be
never.
the simplest
I will predict you will see none of these things.
He says, you know what? They don't want to go unisex. And
Yeah,
then-
but for the jogging suits, that's the only thing that made sense.
You know he's making all this up. You know there's no
Right.
they.
I got the piece goods, but not the cutting.
Well,
What
we'll
is
get
he
it.
talking
We'll get
about?
it. It takes time.
When he's not writing plays, rewriting Oscar Wilde's works, he's busy with piece goods.
It's another night of beauty. It's a fantasy parade.
So you and you will sing this song about Dorian Gray. What is the opening number again?
Another Night of Beauty.
Let me hear a little of it. Give me a little of the tune.
No.
Oh, you know. If
please.
you're an entertainer, you entertain.
You play
How are you
Don't
gonna
come
do
here
8
in
nights?
front of millions of people and tell me you're not a singer.
Oh,
if you're a
no, I
singer,
didn't-
let me hear you
I
sing.
didn't do that.
Let me hear the opening number.
Put on the message
No,
for Saddam.
let me hear the opening number to Dorian Gray. I have to hear a little. Just give me a couple of bars.
If he's going to do 8 shows a week, he's got
Yeah.
to be able to.
No, who's doing 8 shows a week? What
If
are
you
crazy?
do Broadway.
Yeah.
If it gets to Broadway.
It probably
you know,
will with your talent.
Oh, you do.
Now go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
serious. I'm a big Mark Harris fan. Let me hear
I
a
know
couple.
you can make fun of this. but
I
it is
won't.
good.
I swear I will not.
It's another night of beauty. It's a fantasy parade. Every hair, nail, and eyebrow must impress each spying highbrow who have come to see the garments we display. Now play Saddam. That's more fun. You know, in between,
Now-
for the
now-
war effort at least, why don't you play Saddam?
And you will
Hussein?
sing that, and people will pay money.
Yeah. Well,
All right. Well, very good.
Well, maybe.
Okay. Well, what do I know about show business?
Well, you're making a movie, aren't you?
I certainly am, Mark. It's not as good as that, though.
With the beard? With the beard?
Yeah, I'm growing it out for the film. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You have become so much more effeminate since I
Really?
know you. Oh,
Yeah,
please.
Not the leopard.
In the beginning, he tried.
He's almost a
I don't try
transvestite
nothing.
at this
Oh.
point.
He has an old wife. She's missing her legs. And, I mean,
Why can't they find him?
well, they had to cut him off, right? Right, Mark?
That's blue humor. No, it's
Oh.
Blue humor.
That's blue humor. Sad.
If you were married to Mark, you'd have your legs cut off, too. Are you still married, technically?
Technically.
Yeah.
Legally.
You are?
Of course.
Have you seen her recently?
Of course. I just left the other day to come in here.
How is she, by the way?
She's very ill.
She
very
is.
bad.
How
But-
could you leave?
Yeah. If she's so ill, why wouldn't you stay?
Because, first of all, she knew that I was working on this Dorian thing, and she heard the music when she was able of comprehending it, and she really liked it. But you make a choice in life.
he's
you
always
try
got her,
to get serious.
He's
but you
always
can't.
got her
You know,
dying. But
it's
yet she
amazing.
holds on. I'm glad she
It
holds
is
on.
amazing.
I want her to hold on
So
another
do I. I
50
don't wish
years.
I did.
No,
But,
I know you don't.
You know, but at this point, there's no quality in life at all. It's very sad. But you can't get serious.
So
yet.
if there's no quality in life, how did she know your music was good for Dorian Gray?
She was okay a few months ago.
Oh.
She's slipping.
Martha.
Oh, there you go.
Martha, blink
Let's have a
once.
light
Blink
moment.
once if you like my song.
Ask when she slipped. Was he singing?
Yeah.
She was trying to get away.
No, but she did see the tape of that
Thank God
show
you.
in New York.
Thank God you took her money though and built that disco dance hall.
We're
for
not
her.
in the house yet. It's
Oh.
not going to be ready now till April.
Good idea building that house. I'm sure Martha will be able to enjoy it with no quality of life.
It will be a lot easier for
It
her.
will. All right. A disco he built her.
Wasn't
The
a
woman lost
disco,
her legs,
it was a
and he's
nightclub for a legless
a
woman.
nightclub.
That was long before the
A
amputation.
nightclub for a legless woman.
You just said it won't be ready till April. There's no hurry.
No.
She's on her last legs.
No.
Oh, she's not on her last
Oh,
legs.
too sad.
She's past that.
What are the
Let's
odds of
do
her making
something
it to
really
April?
funny instead of these cheap shots.
She's not gonna-
Cheap shots.
Cheap
Oh,
shot.
please.
Cheap shot.
Oh, cheap
Yeah,
shot.
Cheap shot.
Nothing cheap
Where's
about
the
this
other
show.
guy that usually sits over there?
We threw him out.
Okay.
Like we're going to do to you in
Threw
about a
him
minute.
out.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Mark Harris singing A Message for Saddam Hussein.
Oh, boy.
Well, it's in the desert.
And then I'm throwing him out of here.
Now listen to the words.
Dear Saddam Hussein, I'm stating publicly, you're just another crackpot enemy.
Isn't this the same tune as the other
That's in
song?
my calling card. Yeah.
Why don't you get a new soundtrack? Write a new song.
Well, this is all new instrumentation.
Oh, it is?
Leo DeLion did all these musical instruments.
DeLion.
Not a liberator, just another mustache dictator. And all around the world.
He is so proud of himself. And look at what he's wearing. He's wearing a leopard skin jacket.
Not real leopard. You can't do that.
Designed
Right.
by Leo the Leopard.
We're gonna have to take you out.
The jacket keeps hitting Mark in the head with pieces of paper.
Doesn't matter. Keep going.
So and it bounces right off his head.
Right. That
Right.
was all this conversation.
Right off his
Doesn't
hair.
disturb that hair.
No, that hair is like frozen on his head.
We're talking about wigs.
You
and
do look
glasses
good,
and
though.
all
You look
that.
handsome. You
It's
do. You're a
the,
handsome
the
man.
surgery.
To preserve for all the world democracy.
Can you imagine, like, when he has a little bit of power, like, around, I guess he has some garment industry. There must be a couple of lackeys who hang around him who
Yeah.
probably get yelled at all day. Takes out all his anger on them.
They think I'm nuts.
Yeah, everyone thinks
I
you're
don't
nuts.
understand. I really don't. I'm serious. I know I'm all
All the
together.
projects you talk about, and none of them have come to fruition. Doesn't that tell you something?
Try again. What do I know? I'm having a ball.
And his wife doesn't mind that he's having gay sex with you.
He didn't tell her yet.
You don't have a boyfriend?
Yeah, now I do. But
Oh, you
that's
do?
Another show. That's
Oh,
Paris.
really?
Yeah. Continue the song.
You met someone in Paris?
Yeah, but continue the song. Then we can.
When did you meet this guy in Paris? Seriously, when did you meet him?
The last trip. He's
Really?
the one that brought me to the Oscar Wilde.
Martha Ray doesn't mind that you're dating a guy?
I don't think so.
No. Have you discussed it with her when
No,
she was, of
I'll
course,
discuss-
lucid?
I'll discuss it with the nurse first.
Really?
He'll discuss it with
Yeah,
the
he's getting
nurse
married.
first?
He's getting married to a 30. Oh, well, he's a little younger.
I see.
That's another
And
thing.
you got some young boy in Paris?
Probably.
Oh, look at him biting the bottom lip.
Terrible.
Oh, boy.
Your boyfriend is 30?
No, his girlfriend is 30.
No. Your boyfriend.
His girlfriend is 30.
Oh, he
He's
has a-
younger.
He's getting married.
The guy your lover is
Okay.
engaged to be married? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying? And how does that make you feel? Why would he marry
Who
a
the
woman?
hell cares?
Are you being serious?
Yeah,
He's
I'm being
married.
serious, honestly. No, yeah, right. But
Can we call him?
You want to call him in Paris?
Yeah. And you've had sex with this guy?
Yeah.
Did you go all the
Why
way?
don't you interview him February?
Did you
He's
go?
coming in.
All right, good. You're going to bring your boyfriend in.
Yeah.
And his wife doesn't mind that he's having gay sex with you.
He didn't tell her yet.
I see.
Are
How'd
you
you meet
going
this
to
guy?
the wedding?
Huh? At the hotel.
You met him at the hotel.
Mm.
He's going to be maid of honor.
I'm going to be made up. What do I know? The whole thing's so confusing.
You met him at the
whole
hotel,
thing's-
and he was a really handsome guy.
Yeah, very handsome. The whole thing's confusing to me.
And did you make it the first night?
No.
You-
I went to London the next day.
How did romance start? How did it blossom?
He called me for dinner. I mean, he works for the hotel. He does publicity for them. So
You had an inkling. You had the gay radar on. You knew that there was
radar,
something.
nothing. They come to me. What do I know? I was...
Oh, they
The
come
whole
to
thing
you.
was-
He's
the whole thing was
always
very confusing. to me.
being
I'm
hunted.
serious. It was confusing.
Well, you're a handsome guy. I imagine a lot of guys
yeah,
dig
but
you.
he's too young.
Oh, but
That
you
was
couldn't
the
help
problem.
yourself.
No, I helped myself. Later. Much later.
And who introduced the two of you, Leo the Lion or Leo the Leopard? All right, you know what?
Are we going to finish this Saddam song?
No.
No.
Let me tell you, that leopard coat is a bone smuggler magnet.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're...
He doesn't know why they come to him.
Yeah, he doesn't... Why do they come to me? I don't send out any vibe, after all.
Attention all gays. Check out the coat. Check out the coat.
Warning.
He swore to me the last time we talked that he wasn't even interested in anything.
That's why it was so confusing. Who was looking?
Please.
So the guy takes you out to dinner. The guy takes you out to dinner, and you're thinking, wow, he's a really handsome man.
Let me put on my coat. No, that's not what I was thinking.
What were you thinking? Oh, my poor Martha.
No, I was thinking of all the projects that I'm working on, and I was telling him he's in publicity. He had a lot of good ideas.
Can you imagine these two guys?
He had good ideas, all right. I helped you up to that room.
The only thing that these guys accomplished was pleasing each other's buttocks.
No, none of that.
You didn't go into that?
No. Forget that.
Really?
He doesn't do that.
Are you Thor?
Are you Thor?
Are you Thor? Are you Thor?
No.
You are not.
No, but we're not doing any more of this song.
You didn't get a good workout?
No.
So you're having dinner, and he's discussing all your delusions with you and figuring out ways to promote you.
Delusion.
Because none of these things have come to fruition. Even your Dorian Gray play, I haven't seen this anywhere.
Just started.
All right.
Yeah. You got your invitation. Are you coming there?
Coming where?
I didn't see any invitation.
It was sent here.
We didn't get it. Your publicity man didn't get it.
Ask Gary.
An invitation. Where's he getting money for invitations?
Where am I getting all this?
Is this from the Martha Ray estate?
No.
You swear to God?
I swear.
All right.
Absolutely no.
All right. So you get.
Well, when I found out the guy had money, I said, "Well, gee, he's nice."
No, you meet the guy in Paris, and you start talking, and then you're having dinner, and then all of
No, we didn't just go to dinner. I said, "I'm going to London tomorrow," and that was it. Goodbye. And I said, "I'm checking back into this same hotel next week when I came back."
So you go back next week, and then what happens?
We go out to dinner.
And then when do you start kissing and stuff?
Start kissing? Not that. I don't know.
You went out to dinner again.
Yeah, we went out to dinner 4 times.
And then sex began. Four dinner dates.
It was very interesting. It's so interesting. You should know from. It's still confusing.
Were flowers waiting for you in your room each time?
No.
Nothing romantic?
No.
And you go out to dinner eeach time, and does he say to you, "I'm very attracted to you"?
No, we're really talking about a lot of business.
And you never bring up gay sex or gayness or "I'm attracted to you"?
No, he said...
Because it's obvious you're gay.
He said in English, in French, he said that all the Americans have so many problems with sex and all that. You're so Puritan.
There's the tip-off right there.
So do you start touching each other under the table between courses? To prove that you're not
the hotel lobby.
Yeah, like Mark Harris. Mark, the French, putting us down. Like, we're so pure. Mark Harris, there's no Puritan there.
That's what I tried to tell him.
This guy open to everything.
That's what I tried to tell him.
Yeah. Was the guy big?
There was an Eiffel Tower in his pad.
No.
He wasn't?
No. We had to get over the age problem.
Oh, you got over that. And what happened? You brought him up to your room?
Yeah, it was my room, all right.
Yeah. Did you bring him up to your room?
Yeah.
And did you strip him?
No.
Did you peel him like a tomato?
No. We had a lot of conversation.
Did you take off your own clothes? You had a lot of conversation.
No, I called.
And then what happened? He leaned over and started kissing you?
A lot of Courvoisier.
He leaned over and started kissing you?
Something like that.
And did it taste good, his mouth?
No.
What are you trying to do?
No.
I'm trying to make myself vomit. I'm an anorexic. I mean, was he like kissing you up and down your body?
Just about.
Really? Did he kiss you everywhere? I mean, was he like kissing you up and down your body?
Just about.
Really? Oh, Jesus Christ.
and really interesting.
And how did your clothes come off? Did you peel your clothes off for him and delight him? Did you delight his eyes with the sight of you undressing yourself?
I did a striptease.
I don't know. I was glad I had surgery.
No, be honest. Did you take off your own clothing?
Of course.
And you didn't remove his clothing? He removed his own?
Yeah.
And the two of you were totally nude in front of each other?
Yeah. It was that smoking I couldn't stand. He
smoked?
Cigarettes. Yeah.
And then you...
But you got over it.
He's trying to kill himself with cancer.
But you got over it.
And during sex, do you play this rotten song of yours? This
song. No, the words are really cool.
You are a moron. A jackass would be better. To read the you and letter. You're a liar.
All right.
To an Arafat, the fact is that you know it's true. You never...
And you memorize all these songs, right? You could actually sing this
No, this one I can't.
But you've memorized the Dorian Gray song.
The whole Dorian, yeah, and the dialogue and all that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, isn't that important?
That's a lot of work.
Imagine memorizing something that no one is ever going to see.
That's
You know,
a lot
but
of
that's
work.
what cracks me up. He actually gets people to do this stuff with it.
I
to
know.
Sit around, playing around
Isn't
like
that amazing?
That is amazing. How many people are involved in the Dorian Gray play that you're putting together?
14.
And they've all memorized the script, and you guys have had rehearsals and everything?
Mm-hmm. We're rehearsing more Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday night showtime.
In 2 seconds. You know how long it takes me to write a movie? This guy in 2 seconds, he rewrites Dorian Gray.
Well,
boom.
look how
And he
fast
doesn't
they
have
turned
any
that out.
experience, but he knows it's a
Yeah.
good
Well, look
enough
how
to-
fast-
Never acted, nothing.
Look how fast they turned that song out for the war effort.
Right. Fantastic. All right. Very good. The great Mark Harris.
Wow, the great.
Who was
Thank
sitting
you.
there on top of the mother load, which is Martha Ray's fortune. All right. Very
Lots
good.
of luck with your movie.
Thank you very much, Mark. I'll be calling you for the movie. I see Cameo.
You see Cameo?
Yes. I got to throw a guy out a window. Come on. It's a good part.
Francois, you
Why
won't
don't you
believe
just
what
put
they
in
have me
fashion
do.
design?
No, actually, there might be a part for you in the movie.
Oh,
I want
great,
to discuss
thanks.
with you. Your acting ability has bowled me over. That's-
Maybe we'll put in the Frenchman.
You know what won me over? The Dorian Gray song. I need that in my film.
What a time to go. Take care, Howard.
Yeah, really.
Hey, Mark, got it going there. Yes. Watch your back. Excuse me, Mr. Gray. Mr. Gray, as sick as always. No, it's fun. What do I know? This is my therapy. I come here for therapy. This is who I talk to. I talk to Howard Stern. It doesn't cost me any money. You know? You have any other questions?
So where are you going now?
Right now I have meetings on making these jogging suits, which keep me busy.
Show me the painting one more time. I want to get a good shot.
Oh, yeah. Close up.
It's another night of beauty. It's a fantasy parade.